Hello, welcome to my show today. Today, the topic is romancing your husband, sex, love, and the importance of emotions. Okay, first of all, some of you know that a few years back I wrote a book entitled Romancing Your Husband. So I will be sharing a few little tips or nuggets out of the book, and later on you can go and check this book out, the revised version of it in ebook form on my website at www.theinashow.com. It's available. You can get it, download it quickly, and just have at it, read it, and use some of the things that's inside of it to enhance your own relationship. Well, let's talk about emotions first. Emotions are very important because they tell us where we are, okay? They tell us where we are in our thoughts. They tell us where we are in the flow and the energy around us, what we are attracting to us. The purpose for emotions is actually to manifest. Yeah, you know, the things that you get in your life, it actually comes because you have strong emotions about it. And beliefs are the anchors, okay? Beliefs are the anchors. Your thoughts are guided by your beliefs, and your emotions are the strong feelings that you have connected to your thoughts and your beliefs, which gives you the life that you have. So whatever life you have, whether it's good or whether it's bad, or you don't like it, you may love it, it's because of your strong emotions and feelings about your own life or your own state of being at the present time. Let me give you an example. You ever wonder why you can have two different women, or let's just say a group, because I like to use group things. You ever wonder why you have two different groups of women? You have the group of women who have men problems, and they attract to them quote-unquote bad men, or men who are in their minds no good, men who are leeches, men who are abusive, those type of things. Okay, and then you have the B group, another set of women, and they seem to have like the best men. They attract men who are of good character. They attract men who are not abusive but loving and kind and giving. They attract to them a certain type of men, and all women really want a good man, but they are able to attract to them a good man and be with that good man for some time. Well, it's an anchor that they have that the women who may have problem with men do not. And because they have that anchor set in place, and that thought connects to the anchor, which is, maybe their thought is this: wow, men are so wonderful. I just love how they treat me. I just love that, you know, they're providers or hardworking. I see so many wonderful men around me. My dad was a great dad. My father was an awesome father. My dad always took care of the family. He was fun and he was loving. He was exciting. Him and my mom, I just wanted a relationship just like my dad had with my mom. And then you have the women who have an anchor that may be, men are crap, okay? They may be saying that. There's not one good man in my neighborhood. There's not one good man in my area. There's not one good man in the state that I live in. All men are dogs, or cheaters, or liars and thieves. All men are leeches. You hear the difference? They have a different anchor and belief. And then in their corner, they may have seen abusive men in their own mother's lives, or men who were cheaters in their own mother's lives. And so they may have this belief or this anchor that men cheat all the time. All men cheat. They may have this anchor that all men are dogs, or, you know, they may have this anchor that there's not one faithful man out there. You know, there's not a good man out there. And so because they have that belief and that anchor, their thought patterns now line up to whatever that anchor is within inside of them. It now lines up with them. And that is the flow. So they have strong feelings now. And even when a good man comes along, they don't know what to do with them or how to treat them. Because their belief is all men are dogs or all men are cheaters. So I'm going to wait for you to cheat on me. I know you're going to cheat, so let me just get this over with. And then you have on the flip side, the women who's having these wonderful relationships and is not experiencing the life that you're experiencing. And you may think, oh, she's in la la land, she's in this, she's in that. You can have that exact same life. You can have a fun, loving, kind, giving provider of a man in your life. One who lavishes out love on you. It is the anchors and the beliefs that brings in the thoughts and the triggers in your thought pattern and in your mind and your emotions connected to that, strong emotions, I say. Connected to that, those good feelings, those bad feelings, that's exactly what you're going to get. You're going to get more of that. Whatever those strong emotions are or feelings, everything around you is going to line up to give you exactly that. So that's just a little tidbit on emotions. And let's see now how we can change some things around and go into some good emotions, some good feelings about ourselves and get rid of some bad beliefs, some wrong beliefs. I guarantee you, if you stop saying that all men are bad and all men are dogs, and actually change or have a paradigm shift within yourself and actually change that belief to another more powerful and productive belief, such as there are plenty of good men out here. There are lots of wonderful men out here. Okay? And if you have to go find some, then go look, start hunting. Look on the internet and see what some great men out there have done who have been faithful or still in relationships with their wives. Or, or in good relationships with people, period. There are people out there, particularly men I'm talking about, that are very good men. They really are. And they're good providers and they're good lovers to their wives. So I just want you to change the belief and that anchoring part so you can get something different and something new, something fabulous and something awesome going in your life so you can have a new thought, which oftentimes you have to keep reaffirming over and over again, and then get your feelings attached to that with strong emotions. You'll get the man that you want. All right. Real quick, romancing your husband. Okay, let me just go through a couple of the titles in here, or the chapters. Altering your marriage destiny, honeycomb tongue, saving the passion, putting the adulterous woman out of business. How you like to know about that? Restoring romance coaching part 1 and 2. There's some nuggets in there, ladies. Get a hold of them. Listen, let me ask you a couple of questions. Number 1, how often do you daydream about your husband? How often do you give him first preference? How often do you hug him? Or, just love on him? Sometimes you just need to take time to pull back and create the feelings and the emotions that you want to have, the new feelings and the emotions that you want to have or refresh with inside of yourself. Sometimes you just have to pull back and say, you know what, I need to work this thing. I need to work this thing, okay? And it can be fun work, ladies. It can be fun work. You just have to change your attitude and change how you think about some things, and you can literally have the love, the passion, everything that you want in life. You can have it. It's already in you, really. You just have to excavate it. You have to pull it out, draw it out, and work with it. Now, I'm going to have to do a part 2 and probably a part 3 because these mini clips, you just don't get a whole lot of time. But nevertheless, come on, visit me, check out my ebook, Romancing Your Husband. Get your copy, follow along with me, and let's go on a wonderful journey of just loving your life as a woman and enjoying your mate. All right, write me at www.theenashow.com. I look forward to talking to you again.